Hi everyone, so in this video we're going to do three different questions, and I'm going to the first question, I'll do it the method one, and I think the second two questions, the next two questions, number 2 and 3, I'll do it using the formula, right? All right. Again, first things first, write down the value of A, the value of A, the value of B, the number before the X, and C, the number by itself. Right, now we need to remember with the first method, you have to say A times C. So 1 times C is A times C is 1 times 20, which is 20. Now we need to list the factors of 20, which are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Now, we have to choose two numbers, two are the factors, that when we multiply them, A by C, we get 20, and when we add, get the value of B, which is 9, right? So let's see which two factors we can use. All right, we know 1 and 20. 1 and 20, if I multiply it, I'll get 20. So this works here, but then 1 plus 20 is 21. That does not work. So now let's look at 2 and 10. So 2 and 10. So we know 2 times 10 is 20. That works. But 2 plus 20 is, let's try the next option, which is 4 and 5. 4 times 5 gives me that 20. And everything is positive here, so you have to worry about negative numbers. And 4 plus 5 gives me the 9. So now we know that we could use the 4 and the 5. So now x squared plus 9x plus 20, replace your 9x with the 4 and the 5, so that'll be plus 4x. And now this is our 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to factorize by grouping to pair them off. So x squared plus 4x, I can pull out x. X by x will give me back the x. X by 4 will give me back that 4x. Put your addition sign. 5x plus 20, we pull out 5 because 5 can go, is the highest number that can go into both 5 and 20. 5 by x will give me back that 5x plus 5 by 4. And you see how we have the same thing repeated there. So my final answer will be x plus 4. And in the next bracket, you put what's on the outside, which is the x plus 5. Right? So far, so good. As I said, for number 2 and 3, we'll use the formula, right? The quadratic formula. So again, A is the number before the x squared, 3. B is the 14, number before the x, and C is 8, number by itself. So let's just rewrite the formula, minus B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2a. And as I said in the previous video, this formula comes on the formula sheet. It's not a formula you need to remember. So let's do our substitute now. So minus b, which is that'll be 14, minus 14, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's 14 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 3 times 8, all over 2a, so that's 2 times 3. So x is equal to minus 14 plus or minus square root of 14 squared is 996. And now you have to work out the 4 times 3 times, which is 96 all over 2 by 3 to 6. So x is equal to minus 14 plus or minus the square root of 196, take away 96 to 100, all over 6. Just fix that 6. Coming on top here now, so we get x is equal to minus 14 plus the square root of 100, which is 10 all over 6. Or x is equal to minus 14 minus the square root of 100, which is 10 all over 6. So here we would get minus 14 plus 10 will give me minus 4 over 6, which is equal to minus 2 over 3. Or we have x is equal to minus 14 minus 10 minus 24 over 6, and that will give me minus 4. Again, you can use a calculator if needed. And let's just put it into with the two brackets. So put out two brackets, and remember x comes first, so you get x minus 2/3, so you have to change the sign with plus 2/3, and then x, we have minus 4, that will become plus 4. And as I said in the last video, we don't leave this as a fraction. That denominator, the 3, has to come in front of the x. So you get 3x plus 2, and then x plus 4. And that's your answer there, right? So far, so good. And our last question, this is actually from May, June 2015. Let's put our values of A is 2, B here is minus 5, and C is 3, right? So let's use the formula. X is equal to minus B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2. Now B is what? Minus 5. So that's minus 5. Plus or minus the square root of minus 5 all squared minus 4 times A, which is 2, times C, which is 3, all over 2 times A, which is 2 times 2. So now I would amend you. Minus 5. A minus and a minus together, that's actually positive 5. I could just simply write 5. Or you could put the positive. You could write positive 5, but that's the same as just saying 5. So I'm just going to write the 5. Plus or minus, let's just simplify the underneath the square root. Minus 5 squared, so just by the way, I'll do that in terms minus 5, which is positive 25. So that's 25 minus 4 by 2 is 8, times 3 is 24. Sorry, not 4 by 2 is 8. Yes, sorry, 24 all over 2 by 2, which is 4. Let's come across up here and simplify. So you get 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 24, which is 1, all over 4. So we get x is equal to either of 1 is 1 all over 4, or x is equal to 5. Take away the square root of 1, which is over 4. So you get x is equal to 6 over 4, which is 3 over 2, or x is equal to 4 over 4, which is 1. Right, and now lastly, we're just going to put it in our bracket. So first one will be x, 3 over 2, positive 3 over 2 will be negative 3 over 2. And my next bracket would have x positive 1 will be negative 1. Remember again, we don't leave the fraction. So we're taking the denominator and put it in front of the x, so we get 2x minus 3 by x minus 1. And that's it, right? Honestly, choose any method you are comfortable with and you will get it. Practice, practice, practice. I'll see you all in my next video.